I really do enjoy a lot of fun films with action, but there are times when I like action films if they got a little bit of good comedy in it. And I just experienced that little combination in Novocaine, now playing in theaters. But is this new action comedy worth a look into for some real crazy action and thrills and comedy and what have you? Or is this one going to leave you completely numbed out? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around, I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the 2025 action comedy flick Novocaine, released by Paramount, directed by Dan Burke and Robert Olson, written by Lars Jacobson, starring Jack Quaid, Amber Midthunder, Ray Nicholson, Betty Gabriel, and Jacob Batalon. Now, the film's plot follows a bank executive named Nathan Kane who has the inability to feel pain, who goes out to rescue his co-worker, aka his new girlfriend, after she's taken hostage by a group of bank robbers. This just now came out, and I gotta say, this film is really, really something. Now, Nathan Kane is a mild-mannered introvert with CIP, that's congenital insensitivity to pain, which that's kind of a odd kind of disability. This is something I've never been too familiar with. Well, he works as an assistant manager at a trust credit union in San Diego. His coworker Sherry Margrave pursues a relationship with him, but he's hesitant due to his condition and inexperience with women. Well, at a bar with Sherry, Nathan meets his middle school bully who calls him Novocaine. And they get revenge on him, but I won't tell you how that goes. You'll have to see the movie. And the next morning on Christmas Eve, a group of robbers, well, a gang anyway, well, you get the idea. They're dressed up in Santa suits. They rob the bank and take Sherry as a hostage. And Nathan goes after them. And therefore, that's when the fun begins and what have you. Oh, wow. Really something. I had a lot of fun with this. That's all the story I will tell you and what have you. And of course, well, Nathan gets a little help from his online gaming friend Roscoe Dixon as well throughout this film. Well, later on and what have you. But I gotta tell you, this film was a blast. As I've already said in my out of theater reaction, if you haven't seen it yet, I must admit, from what I've seen of Novocaine, I think this is one of the most craziest action-packed flicks I have ever seen in some time and what have you. Now, like I said, this is actually kind of like a mix of the two Crank films with Jason Statham with a little bit of Nobody rolled into one big package. I must say, it's really a fun-filled experience, and I gotta give it credit for that. Anyway, the film's doing okay, but they're saying it's unlikely it'll open up pretty strong, so I wish us the best of luck. Seriously. Anyway, so far the score for this on Rotten Tomatoes, it sits at 81%, saying again an adrenaline shot from Jack Quaid and Amber Midthunder's considerable charm while finding increasingly demented ways to utilize its concept. The film is the opposite of a pain to watch. I couldn't agree more. However, Metacritic is mixed with a 59 score. Same can be said for Cinema score. Somehow they gave it a B grade. But however, those surveyed by PostTrack gave it a good positive score with 84%, but with only 58% saying they would definitely recommend it, unfortunately. Well, anyway, I gotta say, this film was really over the top with its fun bits and craziness and what have you, especially when Nathan can't feel much pain, not even from, well, there's so much stuff to mention. I won't tell you that either, because I don't really want to spoil this movie for y'all if you have not seen it yet. This film's really, really a blast. I mean, the direction from Burke and Olson, they did a very good job on this. The story written by Lars Jacobson wasn't too bad either. The score for this was done by Lorne Balfe along with Andrew Kosinski. That was pretty good as well, so I gotta give him credit for that. For our cast playing Nathan, I will say he is played by none other than the son of Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan himself, Jack Quaid. Now, he has been in some films and what have you. Of course, most people would know him for playing Huey Campbell on Prime Video's big hit The Boys, which I still need to get back to watch that. I'm going to have to try and start all over. He recently had some minor and or supporting roles like in The Hunger Games and Logan Lucky as well. Let's see now. He's been in some other girl. Good. I'm not just. I'm getting myself tongue tied. He also recently played Richard Ritchie Kirsch in the Scream requel, and he recently, as well as appeared in Oppenheimer and the recent film Companion. I will do a spoiler-free review of that later on when it comes to Max. Anyway, I think Jack Quaid does an exceptionally good job, especially when following in his dad's footsteps. Same can be said for his uncle, Randy Quaid, since he's appeared in numerous funny flicks. Anyway, now playing Sherry is Amber Midthunder, who most people would know her from FX's Legion as well as the CW's Roswell, New York. Not New York, Mexico. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. I'm getting. Yeah, sorry, everyone. My head's really not with me. I've been a little bit of an issue in the throat here. Kind of been bothering me a little bit because of the weather. She also recently played Naru in Prey, the prequel to Predator. And she's been in lots of other films as well. Actually, she's in another film that just now came out, and that's A24's film Opus, which maybe if I look into that later in the year, you might get a review of that, but I don't know. Ray Nicholson plays a bank robber, the main bank robber, Simon Greenley. Ray Nicholson played him. He had recently played Paul Hudson in Smile 2 last year. He also recently appeared in Licorice Pizza as well. Playing, well, there's two SDPDs officers as Bay Gabriel played Mincy Langston, who has been established as a scream queen, as she's recently been in films, most notably from Blumhouse, like Get Out, The Purge, Election Year, and a few others and what have you. I think she does a good job. Matt Walsh plays Coltrane Duffy, who's recently he's appeared in numerous films like Road Trip, Bad Santa, School for Scoundrels, The Hangover. Oh man, the list goes on and on for this guy. And finally, playing Roscoe Dixon is Jacob Batalon, who you may remember best for playing Ned in the MCU Spider Man films. Now, I've got to say, he was pretty good and what have you. But anyway, when you watch Novocaine, you're going to see some real fun moments and what have you. Especially how the character of Nathan Kane gets into all these antics and falls for these traps and what have you. But I won't tell you about those either, because then it would really bore you and what have you. So I won't be talking about that neither. But anyway, Novocaine is definitely a fun-filled film. If you like the Crank films, or maybe Nobody, or if you like some real intense action-packed films, or films with a little intense action-packed feel, like maybe other Jason Statham films, or maybe the John Wick films, then I think you'll feel right at home with Novocaine. I think this film is, as I've said already, is a blast and what have you. But well, we're doing a little okay at the box office. And they're saying it's not going to open as strong. Again, I wish this film the best of luck. It's gonna need it. So with everything said, Novocaine's awesome. I recommend you go check this out because the direction was good, the story's good, so it's the music and score, and the great cast and characters they play. Absolutely superb. Mhm. Anyway, for my score, I'm going to give Novocaine 5 stars, which of course means on a scale of 1 to 10, it gets a 10. So, what did you think of Novocaine? Have you seen this film yet? If so, let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel, give them to know me. Maybe they'd like to be a part of my Big D Nation. Share my vids with your friends if you'd like as well. And we'll have another video coming up soon. I'm thinking I'm going to go see The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. If so, then expect a spoiler-free review of that tomorrow, along with an out-of-the-year reaction. We'll see what happens, but if not, details to follow on if I decide to do something else, okay? So if you like this, consider checking out some of these other films and what have you with good kick-in action sequences. In the upper left-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of the previous installment in the John Wick franchise, John Wick 4, which I'm looking forward to the spin-off film Ballerina. In the upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review for Jason Statham's recent film from last year, The Beekeeper, which of course he's actually got a new movie coming up done by the same director that film, A Working Man. I might go see it. We'll see. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review of Nobody. And the bottom right-hand corner is a button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.